What's good? What's good, family? I know I'm sliding in this thing a little bit early today, but I want to drop something off for y'all, man, on this whole subject of and shout out to Getty Radio show and shout out to my man Hashan Campbell. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. That brother Hashan Campbell, I mean, he may be a little colorful. Some people may think, but he the godfather of this shit, so I gotta give him a shout out. And a lot of his concepts and what he be coming with, man, be spot on. I don't know his experience in the street, and it may have been, he may have alluded to it somewhat, you know what I'm saying, the things he was into, but his knowledge is really good, and he's good at sniffing out the BS, you know what I'm saying? And Getty Radio for just keeping us current on what's popping out here. So shout out to both of them boys. And what I want to do is I want to give you a little something different. Let me show they joint. This is Getty Radio right here, which I mean needs no explanation for that. And this is Hashan Campbell right here. You know what I'm saying? His channel. Because I'm going to be reviewing some of both of their stuff today. But this is what I want to say. I'm going to start with my conclusion. Because I know a lot of y'all don't have patience to sit through my diatribe at times. We're speaking right here of Getty Radios did Luce Cannon self-snitching get him indicted. This is what I'm going to show you. This is a play being put down by Wack. I've always had a lot of respect for Wack because of the way he processes and the way he thinks. Wack 100 is a forward-leaning thinker, and I can appreciate that. What you're basically seeing is the concept of what the Mexicans or the Mexican cartel been putting down for a very long time. And I'm going to show you this as I'm talking. This is how you know I have intimate knowledge of how the cartels will line you up and how the cartels look at what we call snitching over here as just business. This is me, Connect Podcast. You can go check it out over there. And I tell my whole story of dealing directly with Chapo and Old Man Mayo. And this right here is my book. But I'm not really talking about that. What I'm going to show you right here briefly, and on another day, I'm going to do a whole longer little layout of this. What Luce Cannon has been doing for the last 6 or 7 months, he has basically been proffering. He has been proffering on the internet. He's been telling his whole story of all of his crimes on the internet. So now he's been indicted. And the mastermind behind this was Wack 100. And I'm going to show you this. So as you turn around and they come back, you can never say that Luce Cannon is a snitch or Luce Cannon told on anyone. Because only thing you can say is Luce Cannon told on himself. And you can't say that someone snitched on anyone if it was public knowledge. And I don't have Luce Cannon be smart enough to figure this concept out. Now, his woman is very intelligent. His woman is very intelligent. She likes the attention. She's beautiful too, I might add. But she helps do a lot of thinking for Luce Cannon. Luce Cannon is muscle, but he's not that sharp. And you can find some videos out there where Wack tells you that he collaborated with Luce Cannon. Luce Cannon asked him to help him out and help him get into the actual business of podcasting and things of that sort. Okay, I see you right there, Clips. I don't know if you're laughing at me or you agreeing with me, Clips, but follow me, baby. I'm about to put you on to something right here. So, dig. Back to what I was saying. Now, Wack knows that if you come out and you take public information, you can't say I told nothing because I told on myself. And then Wack putting in play a power move. Wack is about to have the streets on lock and have them in a chokehold where dudes will be scared to say anything or basically push back on anything he suggests because of information he may have. Now, I'm going to start off with playing what Big U said when he was turning himself in. Big U is a monster. I don't fuck with that dude according to the documents of what I've seen of what he's done because he preyed on his own people. But there's some truth to what he's saying. And Wack beat this man so good that he got him lined up for 3 murders. And he got him lined up to never come back out. And you didn't think about this. By having Luce Cannon, he'll end up having Big U's life rights. Wack 100, mark my word, will be the next 50 Cent, if not greater than 50 Cent. And that's the play he about to pull off right here. Wack 100 is going to own all of the damn community things that Big U was doing, and he going to own his life rights. This deal that Wack 100 then shot with Luce Cannon, because Luce Cannon was there around everything, I'm sure he already got the rights to it, is similar, think back, to what he said that Big Meech could do as far as coming back under Terry and doing a whole nother BMF under that 2-3, whatever the hell Terry had his thing labeled as, and do a whole series. Wack is a mastermind. Wack is a forward-leaning thinker. Wack is thinking about business while all you niggas around here is playing loyalty. So let's go and get to this. I'm going to walk you through it quick. This is my conclusion. I'm going to walk you through it quick, and I'm going to show you how I'm seeing this, where you can see it for yourself. And Clips, if you out there, nigga, talk back to me, because I talk.
But y'all sending it around getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You just guilty because somebody else don't like you and then go on the internet and do what the fuck they want to, and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though, because I ain't did nothing. This fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got the last thing to say. Wack said he was gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option? Which one of you fuck niggas in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack.
Okay, you listening to a defeated man right there. As my homie up here, Anton Daniels, say, he's running in the Victim Olympics. This man used a term that most kids use. Man, going around here getting people in trouble. And if the other part of that video is saying that, you know, if you got a problem, you handle it in the street. Wack 100 did what the cartels do. If the cartels can't beat you, they put them people on you because it's business. And then he said that Wack 100 said he was going to take his contracts with developing options or whatever. Yes, Wack is going to take all that. Now, coming back to you, Clips, you say, hell no, Big U will never do that with Wack. I don't think so. Here's the thing that you're missing. This right here is an extortion move. That's what makes it so masterful. It's an extortion move. You don't have to agree. I'm taking it from you. If you have a valuable story, Clips, right now, and I can't get your story, but you got a right-hand man, I can tell his story because that's telling your story. And then I'm going to put you on a spot where you can't do nothing, and everybody going to be scared to touch you and anything to do with you because of all the harm that you've caused. But the story still has value. So this is a play on a whole nother level. This is what the cartels do. So but hold on, Clips. I'm going to go and take you through it, baby, because I fuck with you the long way. You've been fucking with me for a minute, so I fuck back with you. Just follow me on this. Okay, bam. Now what we about to do now, we about to run the next joint down so I can give you my views on this. This is supposed to be Big U's sister commenting on him being arrested and some of the things that went on. Peep this out.
So he did that to that little boy?
I don't know because I wasn't there. I can't really speculate on
But
that, but
that's what
it's
everybody's saying.
believable. It's believable.
It's believable. What about Nipsey? Okay.
What happened with that is, I went on Facebook and I made a video, right? Because he was bullying my daughter and he was bullying me. He telling me to pull up, telling my daughter to pull up. So I go on Facebook and I make a video like this is exactly the same thing he was doing with Nipsey. He gets a message that because this is what happened when Nipsey pulled away from him. Nipsey pulled away from him because he wasn't making no money with him. What he would do is he would get the artist, right? And he would make the artist do illegal stuff in order to be on the label. That's the initiation or something. I don't know what the fuck he did that for, but that's what he do with all of them. So
what's the politics out there right now, Big E? Like, you feel like Big U about to tell?
no, they're gonna all tell on him. They're gonna all snitch on him.
We already see that play being put together. I got some clips already. I see you clips. I got some stuff already with how Wack did Brick Baby. So they all lined up because it's all out there as public information right now. And it appears to be the missing links to what them people, them feds couldn't put together. That has been put together in the public domain. The clips say, I hear you. I'm gonna have to put you in contact with him, loosen them. Well, here's the thing, Clips. I mean, evidently you have knowledge of these people. I can't dispute your knowledge that you have. What's up, Jai? Peace to you. We just got done talking. You know what I'm saying? And lady, with Fino, I can't dispute your knowledge because you have intimate knowledge of this whole thing right here. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do nothing but appreciate. But what I can do is state my resume. This is my resume. This is who I am. I played this game at its highest of levels, not disputing anything you saying, because you know about that. But I'm just telling you how I see some shit lining up. And one thing you got to know, if you know all these street people, you from the street, you have to be able to spot how shit's lining up before it lines up. And you have to be very good at that, Clips. So that's the only thing that I'm saying. Yeah, it's a lot of evidence and a lot of stuff going on. I understand why you may. Okay, well, let me go ahead and try to get this thing off, and critique me as we go along, because I'm interested in hearing what you have to say. Check this next joint out right here, y'all.
So how the Luce Cannon? So the robbery. That's how Luce Cannon got caught up in it.
So this what they doing now. I'm gonna send you this shit because I got all kind of shit they don't know I got.
I got all kind of shit they don't know I got. Who is he talking to? Is he talking to the guy that he's sitting there doing the podcast with? I say no. He's talking to all you niggas out there that's doing illegal shit and knowing you out there on some wild shit. So if I say something and you want to buck back and I tell you, go ahead on, man, you gonna go because you don't know what I got. Or I may call you one day and say, bro, I'm hearing in the streets that blah, 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 blah. If you know it's true, well, man, how you hearing that, man? And they talking about going live with it, man. I mean, I don't know. How much it's gonna cost, man? You see what I'm saying? There's a whole nother line being put together, but it's being put together on a whole different level, family. Wack got a cold jacket. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to Clips. Even though I think Clips has no more than what he's saying, but Clips trying to hold back on some shit. He got a cold chest game, and I appreciate it because he's a mastermind with it. Okay, let me go and move to this thing a little bit quicker because I ain't trying to hold y'all long, and I got stuff I got to go do my damn self. So check this out.
Okay, if you read the paperwork, you see the victim one that's getting extorted. You got a nigga on there. Mm-hmm. He's getting extorted to a point to where the feds is giving him the money to give to Big U. This is how cold the lineup is. The extortion went all the way to March 14th, 2025. Okay, that same, and the same victim is saying Luce Cannon robbed him on the separate occasions. Brick Baby, Luce Cannon, Sylvester, and Big U all share one thing in common: rolling 60s. So they're saying all of this is happening because you making it happen. Why? Because they got Luce Cannon on No Jumper giving the same description of what victim one collaborated with the police of the shit happening. I ain't knowing it at the time. I'm thinking the nigga this on there capping, but come to find out, the shit he was saying is what the victim saying.
This man say he didn't know what he was saying at the time was real, and he thought he was capping. He's gaslighting you, but he's setting down the narrative. What's up, Jonesy? I ain't been seeing your ass for a minute either, man. I've been asking, looking for your ass too. What's up with you? So he's gaslighting you right now, but he's setting and putting in play a narrative. And he's saying that the things that Luce Cannon's been telling, if y'all been looking around, Luce Cannon been on the internet for a good 7 months or so, telling all the stuff that he's been doing. Even the boy up at I think the Waffle House that got killed up there, saying that him and Big U was right in the restaurant when they was trying to rob the boy of the jury. You know what I'm saying? So there's a whole lot being lined up, but Wack is setting the ground for this. Let's keep going.
So they're saying this is a Big U empire. All y'all from 60s, it's a Rico. That's how they plan it.
So
now, Luce Cannon shit ain't got nothing to do with Big U. Nothing. But the way the police playing it is that it's all one thing.
but you know Luce Cannon a little retarded. You know he's just a cleaned up man. He just retarded.
I mean, I think his biggest problem is gonna be if the victim went in there in 2023 and said he did this to me, and then in 2024 Luce Cannon is giving a descriptive on the show, that's a problem.
If you pay attention, everything Wack is saying, that everything Luce Cannon has been saying has been spot on, and it's been filling in spots within where the government could not complete their case. The government in the paperwork has No Jumper in there. It has Wack's name in there, and they're using all of that as evidence. But will you be able to say that Luce Cannon snitched at any point? Because as soon as you put it on the net, it is public information. This is a play being put together to keep Luce Cannon's image clean and make sure he got to get out of jail free card. And you about to see this move right here.
So you think they're gonna try to come at him to be a witness on? Because you know they already got him telling. They already see Luce Cannon to be the witness because they using his words from the podcast when he was saying X, Y, and Z, and then Big U sent the cease and desist to Adam.
Yeah, but here go the thing. That incriminates himself. They're gonna say, "Were you working for Big U?" He gonna tell them, "No, my issue is my issue." He gotta separate himself from Big U because a robbery under a RICO with the Hobbs Act carries life in the feds. His whole defense gotta be separate from Big U. Whatever you did with this man, y'all had a personal thing going on with this man.
Shout out to Man Podcast. What's up, family? Glad to see you fell through this thing to come fuck with us. Hey, y'all hit that like button for me, man, and show me a little love. Man Podcast, come through and fuck with us a little more, man. We just over here building. I'm gonna get to some more of y'all comments in a minute. But dig. Okay, wait, you got clips right here. Hold up. Yeah, it's all entertainment. Oh yeah, for sure. It's all entertainment, but I think I see what you're saying. Okay, props. That's what's up. It is all entertainment, but whenever government put down an indictment the way they put down, that shit just get real. You know what I'm saying? It comes out of the entertainment column and it goes into that's your ass column. You know what I'm saying? But I hear you, Clips. Now, the important thing that y'all just watched that I think y'all need to pay attention to is, and I'm going to run this back on this right here.
That incriminates himself. They're going to say, were you working for Big U? He going to tell them, no. My issue is my issue.
One of the main things niggas do when they go into the feds and they proffered, they will say, well, nigga, no, I didn't tell on nobody. I told on myself. I told on myself. What has Luce Cannon been doing the whole time on the internet? He's been telling on himself. That's why he's not going to be able to be called a snitch, because he informed on himself. That is a proffer. And it happened to fill in the blanks of what the feds was missing. It appears that the only one that know what the government be missing be Wack. But I ain't done yet. I ain't done yet at all. Hold on. Well, let me get to a few of these comments. I want my kinfolk to think I ain't paying no attention to them. I see you, Clips. I see you. Jonesy, all them niggas too old to... Well, yeah, man. But I guess some habits die hard. Let's say old habits die hard. So I feel you on that. Okay, let's move on through this thing because I got to get out of y'all way as well. So now what we about to do, we about to switch over from what Getty Radio is saying, and we about to switch over to some of what Hashan Campbell is saying. And this why I think I'm going to go ahead and make Clips second think what he's talking about, and he might going to do a show on this a little later. I hope you hear me, Clips.
It's not crack. It's not dope. It's attention. Everybody wants attention. And apparently Luce Cannon, well, he started getting the attention, not just the people, but the police.
Rock got killed in the Roscoe's. So I felt it was like super messed up because at the end of the day it was me and Big Useless in there when it happened. So when it happened, I wish I could have just told him like, bro, just give up the jury and we'll get it back to you later. But it just happened so fast and he wasn't cooperating. And that's when they took it off of him by force. You get what I'm saying?
What do you say to a person who won't give up their jury when something like that's happening?
No, give it up and then check in with the real people. So we're going to find a jury and we're going to get it because we know all the pawn shops, we know all the people that's going to melt it down and everything like that. So as soon as it comes on their table, we got it. Okay, get it, go in that back room, make that phone call, put them on the phone. That's how it works.
Self-snitching at its finest. Now, I rock with Luce Cannon. Me and Luce Cannon was on the phone damn near every day.
What did Luce Cannon just do right there? Luce Cannon just told a story that could implicate itself in something, but he also put somebody else at the scene that we didn't even know was there. He put Big U there. And a lot of times when somebody lining you up, and you know what, Clips, I sent it. I appreciate that, Clips. I appreciate that. It's all love for sure. For sure. Somebody else made a comment here. Okay, man, podcast. Luce been a CO. You know, I don't think Luce was a CO. I don't think that. I don't believe that. But I do believe he was being coached up by Wack. Like, this is a way, tell your story and tell on yourself. Telling on yourself is the people gonna be listening, it's gonna fill in blanks, and can't nobody ever accuse you of being a snitch because you never said nothing about Big U doing anything. Everything you said was based on what you did, not Big U. You see what I'm saying? For sure, Clips, for sure. That's major love, baby, and I appreciate you for that. For real, for real. I mean, listen, if somebody disagrees with me and have difference of opinion, I love that because this is a conversation, man. This is a community conversation with family. And that's all we having is a conversation. That don't mean I'm right. That don't mean you wrong. We having a conversation. But in time, we gonna see. And if I'm wrong, I don't mind no wrong. I ain't got no problem with Cliff Spoon like, hi, nigga. I'm like, you know what, you got me on that. But at the same time, if I'm right, I want you to pull up and say, you know what, Primo? Motherfucker, goddamn you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all love. That's it. It's all love. For sure, man, podcast. Okay, let's get on with this, the rest of this so I can get out y'all way. Shit. So, yeah, self-snitching. He's setting the scene and he's putting people in that scene that was not initially there. One quick story. When I was getting lined up, my guy that was communicating with me from over there for Sinaloa, I started peeping that he started talking to me weird and started talking about past debts of what I owe and giving dates and the volume of what I received. And that shit ended up in my paperwork later. And even talking about conversations that I had with Chapo or indirectly with Chapo and different stuff like that, that ended up in my paperwork. So I'm speaking on what I've been through and what I've experienced. And them jokers over there across that border, they play a dirty game, but it's all business. Okay, we got another comment here. And then I only got two more clips, two more videos for y'all, man. Jonesy, that nigga implicating other people equally snitching. But see, here's the thing. You would not be able to level that charge against him because he was telling his story. Now, you could say you was dry snitching. You could say you was indirectly doing that and all that. But according to the rules, you can't never be accused of snitching if you're telling on yourself. Now, at the same time, I'm dropping little nuggets along the way. And that's how Wack gonna get back. Because Wack gonna own his life rights. And Wack gonna tell his story. Don't forget the stuff he been commenting on with Meech and his brother Terry, how a story can be done. It ain't got nothing to do with 50 Cent and all that. And he kind of admires 50 Cent. Wack is a mastermind. He's a genius. And he's putting down the play that these cartels been putting down a long time. But he's doing it masterfully. And then he's going to make sure none of you niggas try to jump out the gate on him. They got dirt on you. And I'm about to show you that in a minute. But I'm going to play one video before that. So let me go on and hit you with this other Hassan Campbell joint.
Run around robbing broke people. These niggas was robbing the rich.
You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, call Nip. Nip answer the phone.
Yeah, and I'm talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30 minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early because the homie City double back 3 times. You hear what I'm saying? And first he shot him, boom, go into the alley, came back and shot him, boom. It wasn't good enough, and then he came back and he shot him again. But now it's like
how did he know?
Yeah, no, but
that's crazy.
It's deep. So it's like I don't know who to trust.
Now let me ask you a question. I heard this. I don't know how true it is. I heard
this nigga asking too many questions.
Shitty and Nipsey had a fight.
Yeah, they had a fight like a week before that. When they had a fight, you know, Shitty ain't known for fighting.
Yeah, not at all.
He known for doing the other things. So at the end of the day, it's like Nipsey beat him up. Nipsey is what's like 6'4", 6'5". Shitty is like 5'5", 5'6". You know what I'm saying? Like frails, like. He get high.
So it was already some friction.
Yeah, it was already friction.
This nigga Wack like, yeah, tell me some more. And you said this, and you said that. And what happened there? Couldn't even tell the nigga next to him was lining him up the whole time. Couldn't even tell the nigga that he was sitting next to was lining him up the whole time.
Hassan Campbell got it right. He said the nigga sitting next to him was lining him up the whole time. But lining him up, not in the way that you thinking, Hassan. He lining him up in a way to free his goddamn self. Because that right there, people, is damn near textbook proffer. Right there. And Wack led him through that. Wack, I think he said dates, and he laid the whole foundation and let him just fill in the blanks. That's damn near like a textbook proffer right there. But he told on himself, and the stuff he said about Shitty shooting him and how it went, that's already public information. Shitty has already been convicted for that. So you can't say telling on Shitty. But what he is doing, again, Big Useless name was mentioned again. But he's telling his story. You see what I'm saying? So look at the breadcrumbs that's being dropped and the way he's doing it. So the title here, shout out to Getty Radio again. Let me show they shit, even though I'm sure it sure don't need it. But, you know, Getty Radio, that's where I got this from. And my man, Hassan Campbell right here. Where you at, Clips? I ain't heard nothing from you, man. Talk to me. You know, doing what they do. But at the end of the day, it says, did Luce Cannon self-snitching get him indicted? The narrative is already being set. Okay, I got something that I was going to play on another joint. Let me see if I can hit the right one. Check this out.
Let me answer the question.
What? No, it ain't no. It's no. It's go ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
If that's the case,
I don't even want to talk about that shit.
Stop talking about what's on the internet.
What's on the internet? None of that shit's on the internet. What are you talking about? Don't nobody even want to talk about that type of shit. Like, cuz this is an argument that I'm willing to turn down right now and walk off screen. Like, what are you even talking about? Don't try to tie me into no police shit that you niggas is doing.
I mean, look at all this shit lining up, man. Look at all this shit lining up. I got one more clip for y'all, and I'm going to get out y'all way. I mean, man, podcast, you saying it for yourself, man. I mean, you see what it is. But like I said, Wack is a businessman, and Wack has made it clear that he is a businessman. Wack is doing business, but this business is similar to the business, damn near spot on to the business the cartels do. I say it all the time, black people, we play loyalty while they doing business. Wack is doing business, man. Wack ain't no criminal. Wack ain't no, you know what I'm saying? But Wack gonna end up owning everything that motherfucking Big U had. And if he go in, when he go in, if you think he's gonna be able to liquidate and get any money out of anything of his life, Wack gonna own that too. Now dig this right here. Hope you out there, Clips. Check this part out though.
Fight it when it makes sense.
Sent me about 20 sealed files.
Damn, what?
What happened? It's crazy.
Now let me stop it. He said, man, I'm getting all these sealed files. Sealed files? Okay, here we go.
Fight it when it makes sense.
Sent me about 20 sealed files.
Damn, what?
What happened? It's crazy.
Like the number after 19?
Man, listen.
Damn.
No, well, I'm finna pin the link up top. You see that up top? If you open that link, right, you're gonna see a bunch of sealed files. You see all them files?
Oh, damn.
Okay, now let me just wake y'all up. You see Dale Morrison?
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
That's victim number one, the dude getting extorted. That's the dude they say Luce Cannon robbed. That's the dude y'all saw Sylvester going to pick the money up from, who the Fed was giving the money. That's him. So if I take this and I go through this and you scroll down and you got a few more, I guarantee you these cases right here were cases he had and what turned him into working against Big U now, right? So people be like, how do you know? Because, motherfucker, we got resources in the brain. It's a bunch of niggas on here. I just sent this to like 15 of the homies. They like blood, Paru, blood from the set. Blood shit sealed, so I just didn't blast this out. So niggas know niggas' names. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this just come to me.
That's deep.
They know this nigga up top, Keyshawn Brandon. They say he from Inglewood. They on his bumper. This is how when niggas be like, how Wack be knowing, y'all see how I be knowing. And what happened is just go on the war chest, and then when a nigga name come up, Prince or somebody or Beast will be like, hey Wack, Jordan Jackson, hold on. Dude got the CO file. What? I got 80 of these right here. Then we got the people that's monitoring it all day, every day. Wack, that's that nigga. We got a CO file. Y'all notice how nigga come in here playing, and we be like, how the fuck they pull it up that fast? We been looking at your name for 8 months. First you come in here in the profile, you got your fucking Twitter or your IG attached. Boom, the team will go to work on you. Boom, we pull your reel up. There you go. That's your reel. Nigga, ain't you Gregory, whatever? And then when I say that, they like, Wack, we got something more. Ask him, is this his date of birth? And then boom, there you go. Now you exposed. Now you mad at me. Talking about Wack the police. Man, take your ass over there to them other rooms playing. Don't come over here playing, bro. This shit really sophisticated over here.
Let me see what my good brother Clips got to say here. Yeah, this is deep though. Niggas profit off. Damn, Clips. Damn, Clip. So Clip, tell me, you my nigga, because you been fucking with me. I think we got on to each other from that whole thing me and Karate J was going through. It sounds like you might be saying there's some there, Clips. You my nigga though, Clips. I fuck with you. Because even though you was kind of skeptic, you listened and you heard it out. You said, and you started to think. And then you shared the shit. You know what I'm saying? Which, I'm a small channel, so I appreciate the love, whatever love I get. But I appreciate you, brother. And I appreciate you at least being willing to hear a motherfucker out. Draw your own conclusions, of course, but just being willing to hear a motherfucker out, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up, and that's a credit to you, family. I hear you. For sure. But it's love, and I appreciate it. So yeah, family, that's basically what I'm saying. But you heard that last clip. Now, was he talking to the people on the radio or through the stream that he was on there with? No, he wasn't. He was talking to all you niggas out there to make sure you get an understanding. Don't come play with me. And if I just so happen to call you and maybe give you a little information to watch yourself, like I did you before this thing came down, and like I did Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? At any time, this man calls anyone and say, man, yo, man, I'm hearing, nah, niggas is gonna listen. Their ears is gonna perk up. I ain't got to send nobody to extort somebody like what was being done by Big U on some old $500,000 petty shit. All I gotta do is call you and tell you I've been hearing. And I told you before, like a well-known hitman from Detroit, Clifford Jones, he was knocking niggas' heads off. He was the boogeyman, besides the best friends. He would get a damn hit for somebody, and what he would do for the same dude he already got paid to touch, he would call around to other people and be like, yeah, man, the dude he was going to touch anyway, man, this nigga just gave me XYZ to come see you, man. For real? Okay, well, I'm going to give you this to see him. He'd do that to 4-5 dudes and collect more money on touching who he was supposed to touch anyway. Peep the game, baby. Peep the game. Wack will get yeah, I don't want to touch that, but I see where you're going. I see where you're going with that. And I don't want to jump out there. I don't want to jump out there. I can appreciate what Wack is doing because at the end of the day, Wack is a businessman. And Wack is doing business. Now, how whoever want to classify it or whatever, I think he said he had a compensatory duty to report what he reported to the street before Big U got picked up. That duty that he's claiming, okay, that's not a reality, but it sounds good to the streets. You know what I'm saying? But I got respect for what he's doing because he's putting down a master's play. He's rewriting the way this shit goes, personally himself. And I do believe he's going to be in the movies and things like that or something because he's setting all the plays up for it and to be very successful at it. He's not hidden his admiration and how he likes the way 50 Cent moves. And 50 Cent has pretty much cornered the market in Black and Latino genre of film or whatever the case may be. And Wack can have something to say about that. He can have something to say about it. So similar to what people are saying that Tammy Combs did with Meat, like, nigga, give me your life rights and I'm gonna help you free yourself. I'm not saying that Wack is doing this. What Wack is doing is I'm okay. Allegedly, what Wack is doing by making all this public information and putting it on the net. The worst thing a motherfucker could say, you can't accuse this man of that. Only thing you can accuse him for is being stupid. As the one guy say, he retarded or whatever else. You see what I'm saying? What we got here, Clips? Some people say he doing police work. I don't personally think he the police or until 100% proof. I'll leave that up for people to decide on their own. Only thing I'm gonna say is he's doing business and he's doing damn good business. And people need to stop buying off into this concept of loyalty because loyalty is a fiction. When you get over there dealing with them damn cartels, which I have done personally, they don't never ask you to be loyal to them. They don't discuss loyalty. They don't give a fuck about loyalty because they're going to be the first one to tell on you. And it's understood. You know what I'm saying? It's understood. What you got here, Clips? He for sure tried to bail Keefy D. And, okay, bam, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So it shows that he's going in that direction, man. And this going to be, with this thing being as big as Big U story is going to be huge. Big story is Big U is the official boogeyman of boogeymans right now. And he's just been placed in 3 different murders that probably wasn't even in the damn case initially. And who was right there with him on it all? Basically, you got Luce Cannon right here that's equivalent to Sammy the Bull. Y'all know the Sammy the Bull and John Gotti story. Luce Cannon is basically Sammy the Bull of Big U. That's basically what he is. Okay. Clips, what you got? The mother told him don't say nothing and he warned Big U before the raid. The mother told him not to say nothing and he agreed to not say nothing. And he warned Big U before the raid. I think I heard that and said, but Big U wouldn't pick up the phone. He told his woman or something like that. Okay, analyze that story. And then analyze the bag that Big U didn't put himself in and what I've just laid down. Okay, how do I look like Wack 100 the Merciful? I have a compensatory duty to tell the streets of what's about to happen and what's going on. Okay, and I had a glitch there. Even though I don't fuck with you, nigga, I'm still gonna be Wack 100 the Merciful and still let you know what's happening so you can protect yourself. Ain't that similar to what he kind of did with the FBI call on Jay Prince? Now, I ain't the one to gossip. You ain't heard it from me. And what I'm saying about Wack, as far as me appreciating his business savvy, I really mean that. I've been a fan of Wax for a long time because I felt what he was doing with these laws and making people aware of shit was very valuable in the hood. Because at the end of the day, niggas go to the feds and they come home like a superhero, but they don't ever give nobody the game. Especially these young people, and tell them how they can get lined up on these conspiracies and all that. And you've seen Wack admit that Luce Cannon has a separate situation, but what the government has done was lumped it all together and made basically, because an indictment is basically what doing with drugs and stuff like that. It's a financial, what do they call that? A violation of commerce. That's what the Hobbs Act is. You know what I'm saying? And what Big U was doing, I did this on one of my videos before, what Big U was doing, I believe Big U was informing to the government, but he was informing on drug dealers because he was extorting drug dealers. He was robbing drug dealers. Drug dealers always get robbed. They get extorted or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But now drugs ain't out there like that no more. Niggas ain't up like they were for damn near 2 decades. But I'm a wolf. I like that extra money to trick with or whatever. Now I can't get it. So now you're going to extort and rob dispensaries. Now you shaking down regular local stores and all that. But damn, nigga, the government's saying to you, you taking my money now. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come get you now. What's up, Mo? I ain't seen you in a minute, baby. Happy to see you out there. Oh, click. Okay, Clips. You over there laughing your ass off again. But you listen here. You see where I'm coming from. You know. So yeah, I mean that's what I see, man. That's what I see. That's how I see this thing lining up. I believe, like I say, Wack is making some masterful moves, man. I wouldn't go as far as calling him any of those other things. You know what I'm saying? And I just think he's doing business. He's doing business. And we fail to realize that our capitalist system was a system that was put in place by robber barons, the robber barons of England. And they made the laws to basically make legal what robbers do. You know what I'm saying? So just like you got motherfuckers going around here suing people, that's using the system, you know what I'm saying, to benefit yourself. So, hey, I ain't tripping. Missing a notification you've been on here heavy this week. Yeah, man, on some real shit. They suspended my ass from work, man, from doing some bullshit. So, listen, man, I'm trying to behave myself, man. I'm trying to adjust to being a civilian again, even though I hardly was never civilian my whole damn life. It's rough, man. It's rough. It's rough. But I said, damn, since I had the extra time, I'm gonna come on here with the family and chop it up with y'all a little bit. Is that Kevin Moore, Brick Baby? Loose people text me, agreed about Wax setting the play. Clips. Fuck with your boy. You was fucking with me, Clips, when really wasn't nobody. I think you did a little joint on me or whatever. Me and motherfucking Karate J going back and forth. Listen, man, hold on. Let me stop for a minute. Y'all hold on for a minute. I got to fuck with Clip for a minute. I got to fuck with Clip. Clip. That's my resume, baby. I did this shit. For real, for real. That's my book. And if y'all fuck with it, leave me a review on there. My story is in there, bro. I've been in the industry. I've been around. I've dealt with those headhunters over there. That's my shit in different volumes. Clips, that's me for real. I'm not lying. That's the only way you can get this type of information that I'm coming at you with, because I lived through it. I've lived through it, Clips. He brought the Chicago move. Yeah, I mean, the Chicago move, but basically with the Hispanics. He's moving like the damn cartels and how they line shit up. I'm telling you, man. That's how I was able to peep it like that. Okay, Clips More talking to you. Oh, y'all talking to each other. That's what's up. Yeah, baby mama, you see what I'm trying to do. Listen, man, salute to you too, Clips, man. I appreciate the love. I'm hoping I can get some more subscribers off this shit, man. But this is what I'm do. This is what I do, man. I'm kind of like what's that motherfucker from Harlem Nights? Red Fox. Snake Eyes Benny. Call me Snake Eyes Benny, baby. Because oftentimes I call the dice before they stop rolling, baby. For real, for real. I tell my buddies, they always call me, I got my little name, Itchy Awa, part-time psychic. I'm telling you, boy, I can see it. No doubt. Official with, oh yeah, that's my man. That's my man John there, man. Appreciate the love, John. Me and John kick it off. Me and John, before I got on here, I stopped talking with John to get on here to drop this real quick. Yeah. Brick Baby said his mama was messing to a dude with the name. Oh, y'all. Oh, that's you and More talking. Okay. That's what's up. I love it when y'all communicate with me, but I love it when we communicating with each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we build it, man. A real family type situation. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. You talk about me at work, and yeah, man, yeah. Yeah. That's why I be fucking with you, Jonesy. Me and you both are like, we be on some bullshit. Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's my man Ja there again. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Give me some thumbs up, man. And yo, share the story, man. Share the story like my man Clips. My man Clips showing me major love in here. I appreciate it. Even though I ain't gonna lie, Clips was on my ass. And he was ready to rake my ass across the goddamn coals. But at least he held up and gave a nigga a minute before he jumped back out the bushes on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he probably still don't totally agree, but he's like, you know what? It makes sense. Not saying that I totally agree, but it makes sense. And that's all we're trying to do in here, family. And it ain't nobody that's wrong, ain't nobody that's right. We just having a conversation about our story and what's happening. So at the end of the day, I fuck with y'all. Hopefully y'all continue to fuck with me. What we got here? Pocket. See, man, Pocket, you gotta come fuck with us more, man. Because you be talking your ass off. But that's a good thing. Because that's participation. And I'm fucking with that. Big U even said Suge couldn't move. Yeah, I mean, it's all lining up. It's all lining up. That life rights, I don't know, but he for sure go with yeah. But that's just a move I see. Then you put me up on the one. What did you say? Somebody he was trying to get Keefy D shit. And I didn't know that. So that shows you he's in the market for that. And he's looking to make a play in a whole nother way. And this big U story is going to be a big story, man. People's going to want to see this on a big screen or some type of series of it. And the only motherfucker that was there, and he didn't basically gave his resume over the last 7-8 months, telling you everything he was there for that we didn't even know. Actually, we wasn't listening to him. The government gave him credibility when they put him on that indictment, just like they did with Karate J ass. And he trying to act like he all this, that, and the other. Only reason, and I ain't let me take that. I'm not taking nothing from Karate J and what he did with the work he moved. Let me stipulate that. Karate J did kick Chapo back in, and I'm not even counting that against him because that's how that business is done over there. My fault with Karate J would be for the people that he messed around stateside. Because that business like that goes like that over there. So that's just what it is. Most people here won't understand that. But that's really what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I think that's the move that Wack is playing. And it seems like 50 Cent has tied up pretty much everything on the East Coast. And look like Wack might be trying to make a move to tie up all that West Coast shit. Create another Puffy Suge Knight situation. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, fuck with me. I know I keep saying this. and I'm gonna go. And Jonesy, stop fucking with me because I see you teasing me and shit because I be on the bullshit like you. But anyway, deuces, man. Fuck with me because I fuck with you. We're gonna end on what Clip's saying here. Developing options, 5 million from the mayor. Yeah. They trying to say set up crazy. Yeah. I mean, this is a money play here, man. It's a money play. It's a money play. And there's some truth to some of what Big U had to say. It's just he lost bad. You know what I'm saying? He lost bad. So deuces to y'all, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming to fuck with me. Appreciate you as well, Cliff, because I didn't think you was even fucking with us no more, but I'm glad you slid in this joint and you shared it. The other folks out there, share it, man. Give me some likes. Fuck with me, because at the end of the day, your boy trying to fuck with you. Deuces.